Nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Buffaloes ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Texas Tech's offense will have the football first. And here are the starters on the offensive front, and you won't find one much better in the country.
I think in college football, games are still won and lost in the trenches, David. And we are looking at one of the great offensive lines today in college football. They know every single week one thing. They're going to try to line up, and they're going to try and run the football. When you've got a tailback like they've got, and you've got this offensive line, man, they're hard to stop.
They are hard to stop, man. And what I love about offensive linemen, I like when they don't like people. And they enjoy moving people against their will. And this unit, man, they're going to pave holes, and this running back's going to get the credit. But make no mistake about it, that line up front paves the way and makes his job so much easier.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Eakin. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Now on first down from the 30. Running inside, it's Williams. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
On the run, it's Dickey. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They've been running it, but now the pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Makes a catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Dickey. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. The give is to Williams. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. You want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Throwing, Lewis. They've got the screen set up. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. And the Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. They're working that left side. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Buffaloes want to move quickly.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check-down throw.
Makes a grab and room to run. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then being able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
Man, did he have a read on that one and almost had the pick. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, I know that one falls incomplete, but as the head coach, you got to still love what you've seen from your quarterback early in this game. He's been accurate, in a great rhythm. To start the game 4 for 5, that's pretty good.
Ready.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun on third down, Lewis unleashes it on the run. He's got it way down the field. Touchdown, Bucks! Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They're trying to put anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dickey. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Running inside. It's Dickey. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Offense in a bunch formation. The run inside. It's Young. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Play fake. Lewis. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by... He's going to fire deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play, what do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
Motion from the wideout. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score.
Number 35, set to kick it off.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but, man, you've dug yourself an early...
Turning it on! Picks up the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. Lewis. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it down the field. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Upstairs he's got it. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 17, the Penn State Nittany Lions.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with Colorado's head coach at halftime. They have got to keep feeding their star wide receiver. He has been brilliant here in the first half, showing his experience against every type of defense they've tried to throw at him. He continues to be a problem, one that defense will have to solve if they expect to turn around this second half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll go right back to the run. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Might have a chance. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Pulls and fired complete. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside. It's Welch. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that one.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a first down. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate.
There he goes to the left. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. They'll go to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey, guys, here on the Colorado sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Here's Lewis to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Atkins. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. This is a real chance to sort of settle things down, maybe generate a little momentum if you can put together a touchdown drive here.
Oh, it'd be a great
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers in this deep.
Maybe some room here. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Working that left side now. Oh, what a move to get room. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Man, how nice is it to have such a playmaker that you can just dump it off to him, and you just get it to him, and he does the rest, and that's why they do this. They make sure they have a chart that they get this guy the football in space in different ways, and you see why. He chews it up after the catch, making his quarterback look great.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Wants to fire on second down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. This was one of the primary storylines going into this one. How productive would these two wide receivers be? Both of them have scored touchdowns, and we have a quarter to go. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Working the big fella downfield and outside. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he makes the extra point.
24, Texas Tech, 13.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Using his legs, it's Young. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
Quick release on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Now facing a third and long. Throwing. Lewis flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He wants to throw it again. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Play action with Lewis. That's caught by Williams. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Lewis. Here's a heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lewis wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Bucks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
You know, they make fun of kickers for not worrying about contact, but that's about as rough as it gets. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Red Raiders now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Carter. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Pucks it out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes one. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Young. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Young. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They punt it away on 4th down. Looks like the defense will play quarters coverage here. To throw, it's Hammond. And they can't make the connection.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Might be changing the route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. He wants a big play here late. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
One more play to pad the stats. Dropping back, it's Hammond. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Buffaloes. What a play, not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at